subscribers. So I have to be really quick today. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. And I need to make sure that I don't have my audio up here. All right. I got to bring you guys over. Oh, hello, everyone. It's not going to be the super longest stream because we do have another stream coming up over on Midnight's Edge After Dark in about an hour. So I want to make sure I go over there and hang out with those guys. But I wanted to tackle this Star Trek news. So I feel so horrible because I did not know that all the Star Trek news would be dropping today, and it's kind of crazy. It's been a crazy day. The one day I take to like leave the house and go see a movie is the day that everything kind of happens. So thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. Hello, Dark Slayer. Hello, Rose Black Goes. Oh, frick, I can't even say your names right and everything. But hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Hello, Dark Slayer. Hello, John Tennant. It was a bomb of a nuclear hellfire. It was. So, you know what? Do you want me to read the article? Let's just get right into it and read the article. Yeah, here comes the rooster. Well, did he show up over here? I didn't see if he came over. He probably needs something to drink or whatever. Bio break. But yeah, I just feel so bad. I didn't even know Doomcock was going to go live because I was out of the house like from noon to 4. Never fear, Zoopy's here. Yeah, the rage of 1,000 suns. All right, so let's just bring it up. We have some huge breaking news that came out today with Star Trek Discovery. And let me see. There we go. It's up. Nice. So, according to Deadline Hollywood, I've got 2 different versions of this up as well. Star Trek Discovery finds its Spock in 10 Things I Hate About You alum. Yay, because that's all we need. More CW, Netflix, cringe television that's kind of directed towards teenagers, right? This is exactly what Star Trek needs. Anyway, so CBS All Access's ever-expanding Trekverse just got a little brighter by settling on who will portray one of its biggest and most iconic stars. Well, guess what? We already have it, and his name is Leonard Nimoy. We don't need this guy. We don't need him. Picking up on the half Vulcan and half human role portrayed by the late Leonard Nimoy in the original series, and Zachary Quinto in the most recent big screen reboot that nobody cares about, Ethan Peck will play Spock in Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. The Discovery narrative, which takes place about a decade before the adventures of the original Trek TV series, USS Enterprise Science Officer Spock is the foster brother of lead Sonequa Martin Green's Michael Burnham character, who never freaking existed, ever. Also, thank you so much, Omar Pumier, for a $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. I was waiting for it to pop up on screen before I continue. So we are doing this article in the middle of a live stream. Come to the live streams if you're watching this after the fact. These are really fun. All right, we're continuing through 52 years of television and film. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber, Bird of Prey 5. Let's see, through 52 years of television and film, a parallel universe and a mirror universe, Mr. Spock remains the only member of the original bridge crew to span every era of Star Trek, said Discovery executive producer and burgeoning Trekverse point man Alex effing I as a right-turd Kurtzman today of the return of the highly logical character. You know, because we have all these characters that just don't make sense logically anyway. The great Leonard Nimoy, then the brilliant Zachary Quinto, brought the incomparable humanity to a character forever torn between logic and emotion. Kurtzman added of Spock, whose return he revealed at the Comic-Con last month. We searched for months for an actor who would, like them, bring his own interpretation to the role. An actor who would, like them, effortlessly embody Spock's greatest qualities, beyond obvious logic, empathy, intuition, compassion, confusion, and yearning. We don't need... Oh, Lord. We don't need another interpretation of Spock. We already have Spock. This isn't... Somebody commented on my video when they announced they were going to recast him, right? Yeah. Oh, Midnight's Edge says this must be really bugging you. We couldn't wait to talk about it. Absolutely. Well, we're going to talk about it some more in an hour. I just really wanted to hop on and discuss this and make a video since I feel like I'm neglecting you guys. So, yeah. We already have Spock. We don't need another interpretation of. And somebody had commented on my video like, oh, well, he could change. People could change in that amount of time. Yes, but Vulcans live for hundreds of years, or, you know, at least a very, very, very long time. They certainly outlive humans. So, you know, a little 10-year span in the time that the Cage is taking place versus the time that Kirk is on the Enterprise is just a tiny little amount of time in Vulcan years. So he's not going to change that much. But yes, it does absolutely bother me. And hello, everybody. The dumbing down of Trek is complete. Yeah, emotion and Spock, that's cold. Oh, I know. Oh, Lord. I guess we gotta go back to the article here. So, Ethan Peck, here we go. Ethan Peck walked into the room inhabiting all of these qualities, aware of his daunting responsibility to Leonard, Zach, and all the fans, and ready to confront the challenge in the service of protecting and expanding on Spock's legacy. You don't need to expand on it. I mean, protect it, yes, but seriously, you were stepping into a character that you really should have just said no to. Kurtzman declared of the casting of 10 Things I Hate About You actor in the legendary role. In that spirit, we're thrilled to welcome it into the family. Of course, when it comes to family, Peck has pretty royal Hollywood ties personally to as the grandson of Gregory Peck. Okay, so he's the grandson of Gregory Peck. That means he's, you know, like 90% of Hollywood probably, or at least 75%. You know somebody by being related to them or knowing somebody who's related to them. And this is how you're an actor, but, you know, I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything. He might be fine. 10 Things I Hate About Recasting Spock. Yeah, apparently Doomcock did that. I need to go back and watch his stream for it. I am so bad. What is there to expand on? Spock is well established. There's no need to change him. Spock went through all these story arcs. We don't need to have this little snippet to go in, make him completely out of character, completely different, just to appease this sort of teenage fan base that Discovery seems to want. You know, this is kind of my take on it. They're trying to appeal to this cringe culture of millennial and even younger than millennial age kids, like this 19 to 20 or 19 to like 30-year-old sort of fan base that just likes something because it's cringe. They want something to be like, oh, that's so cringy, or yay, I love that, because it's cringe, because they don't have this, they can't say anything negative about anything, so they have to like things that are cringe. And that is exactly what this kind of reminds me of. Also, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Bird of Prey 5. Better late than never. Oh, thank you so much. And I've seen you on all of these streams. Dave Bob, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. No Spock's adoptive sister, Mikey Spock. I know, we don't need Spock. We don't need Mikey Spock there, because they're probably going to end up doing it or something disgusting. Holy crap. It is kind of cringy. If you guys are lagging, I'm sorry. It's not horrible lag. There's no lag here. Okay, well, I'm down to 30 frames per second. So hopefully you guys aren't doing that. X Dark Gaming, what is the question? Tell me what the question is super quick. Or actually, can I ask a question? Yes. In a few words. Hi all. Hello, everybody. Yeah, you just did, Mr. Miles says. That's exactly kind of how I think about that. VD Spock and VD Picard and STD. VD is very different. Good point, Fractured Vision. Yeah, good point. And 7 o'clock is kind of a YouTube pickup time for sure. Don't watch and ruin your memory of Spock. You know, I have to watch to kind of warn you guys. And I promise this month I will at least get one more episode of STD up for you guys to rip apart and review. I think I have episode 11 scripted. I might just go with that. Or I might just kind of go through with my screenshots and rant on the fly. I don't know, but anyway, back to the article. We still have the article to get through here. With the announcement in Vegas earlier this month that Star Trek The Next Generation's Patrick Stewart will be starring in a series, his USS Enterprise Captain Jean-Luc Picard, or featuring his USS Enterprise Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Okay, today's Spock news is the second marquee character from the Gene Roddenberry created franchises past to loop into the ever-growing all-access Trekverse that we don't want to grow. We don't want this. Do not want. And you know, it's crap because they got to keep dusting off all these dinosaur characters, right? Like, you know that nobody is tuning in for these new crap people, so they have to keep name-dropping stuff that you know, like Spock and Picard. You know, they're not going for something little like the Reliant, which they actually are going for. They're going for these major name drops. And hail, Mr. P channel needs 400 subs. Hello, Zoogie. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we are in the middle of the live stream, so hopefully this isn't too distracting for people who want the video. If you're wondering how Spock may be introduced in the January 2019 debut, debuting of season 2 of Discovery. Besides being through family ties, there may have been a clue in the finale of season 1. The February 11th, Will You Take My Hand and Wipe My Ass With It episode found Burnham and a crew answering the distress call of a fellow Federation ship that turned out to be the fake Enterprise. The Discovery Enterprise. It's not the Enterprise. It's Discovery's version of the Enterprise. Make the leap to warp speed with that. Trek pun, because I watched The Big Bang Theory once. Peck is repped by the Untitled Entertainment and Law Firm of, I don't care, we don't need to know this. Subscribe to, no, I don't want to subscribe to you. You're crap, you're Trek. Also, thank you so much, Omar Pumier. Gotta go take care. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to cram a lot of stuff into a 1-hour live stream, so sorry if I'm like just flying. Yes, Aslick Kurtzman, Midnight's Edge says. Also, subscribe to Midnight's Edge. They have a wrench. They're awesome. Go subscribe to Midnight's Edge after dark. Eric Draven says, hopefully STD and all of its related crap will end with Tom Paris telling the Doctor that was a horrible holo novel he did. Yes. Well, that was kind of what I was thinking. Like Dragons too. Oh, somebody asked me a question and then I never saw what the question was. So I saw I could ask a question and you didn't say it yet. But yeah, just how much coffee have I had? Not that much. I've been drinking Diet Right Zero. So no, I just wanted to like get enthusiastic for you guys. Oh, so that's one piece of news. What do we think about Spock being recast? I think it's shit. I think we don't need a new Spock. We don't need to name drag and name drop these little Big Bang Theory references, you know? There's this whole culture of geeks who love all this new geek stuff, and they only know the main characters, the main storylines, you know? Like, they'll know the Kobayashi Maru because it was on the 2009 movie, and it was name-dropped in the Big Bang Theory, but we won't know, like, they won't know what the Picard maneuver is. They certainly won't know that the Picard maneuver was designed to trick the Ferengi and they saw two ships at the same time. It was the Stargazer, right? It was when he was on the Stargazer. God, it's been so long. But he basically warped towards the Ferengi ship, and so you saw two of them. So they didn't know which one to target, and everybody lived, you know. Oh Lord, like all these new people. Like Pepsi, it appeals to my inner carbon dioxide. Hello, Tina, having dinner and listen to you. Is this the dead-eyed looking grandson of Gregory Peck? It is. It is. Geeky Sparkles from Clownfish sounds like you. Oh, that's cool. I've seen a couple of Clownfish episodes. STD is an experiment to see how many fans they can leave behind while they add Star Wars converts. Yes, yes. It's like they're trying to appeal to Star Wars fans. And, well, that's fine. Star Wars is great, or it used to be. Star Wars used to be amazing. But trying to appeal to these new Trek fans is just crazy. The new actor for Spock looks like him, but that's not telling of the choice. The choice is a good one. The kid that played Aang in the Last Airbender movie looked like him, and was horrible in the role. Yeah. You're recasting somebody so iconic, you know. Zachary Quinto is fine because that's his own universe, but now bringing back Spock, just like they did with fucking Alden Ehrenreich or whatever his name was on Solo. You know, nobody wants this. Nobody wanted Solo, let alone Spock. So, hello, Mattuine. Hello, everybody. I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm not falling for that shit. Exactly. Star Wars fans are not that stupid. This is why The Last Jedi failed. And you're trying to pander to this demographic of Star Wars fans that will just buy a pop figure and move on to the next thing. And even some of those people who are like just kind of casual Star Wars fans don't fall for that crap. And they're trying to pull the same thing with Trek. And we don't want this stuff either, because Trek fans have always been the super nerdy, the Trek fans are like Revenge of the Nerds, pretty much, in my opinion. You know, the Trek fans are the very high IQ, very intelligent sort of people, and a lot of Star Wars fans are crossovers too. So, Mr. Miles says, seeing what's happening with Trek always feels like watching the 2016 elections all over again. Yes. To quote Doomcock, I hate this shit and I want to kick the crap out of it just for fun. That's what I think of recasting Spock. Is it a good idea to bring out old content on YouTube? To bring out old content? Sure, you can bring out old content. Why not? I mean, good luck getting people to watch it. That's kind of my opinion. I don't try and bring out a lot of old stuff, but Yeah, you're live again. Hello, Learning Through Insanity. I can only be live until I want to probably wrap this up maybe 10 minutes before 8, so I can hop on to Skype with Tom and Ren, because we're gonna do Midnight's Edge Ladies Night tonight. So we're gonna talk about all this over there on Midnight's Edge too, because I know there's some crossover, but there's not a whole lot of crossover between, like, all of my subscribers aren't from Midnight's Edge and all of their subscribers aren't from me. So I at least want to give you guys my content on my channel. And that means the world to me that you guys are here listening to me rant about this. It really does. You guys are awesome. And Captain Robert April says, in most cases, you're talking about the very same people. Yeah, exactly. Like, Star Wars and Star Trek fans are very, you know, there's a lot of similarities. There's not so much of a Star Wars versus Star Trek thing. Random is honest. I try to be. I'm calling it Spock will be LGBT. You never know. He might be. He might be. Oh God, I hope he's not. I hope he's not. Transformers went to shit. Holy crap, we have 41 people here. Well, thank you so much. And hopefully some of you saw me over on Geeks and Gamers too. But, you know, going live after Doomcock is kind of like going live after Hendrix at Monterey Pop. No one wants to go live after Doomcock. But, you know, we make our bed and stuff. Because I kind of figure that, like, everybody's, you know, just so generous to him and so awesome, and then, like, they're burned out by the time they get to me. 42, now the meaning of life. 42 has always been the meaning of life. And that is a perfect number, Blue Cat 42. Do you think the new Spock will hook up with Tilly? I think the new Spock is going to hook up with Mikey Spock, with Michael Burnham. I think they're going to have, because we have to have Game of Thrones in space, you know, we have to have cringe, and that would be so cringy. I mean, look at the Klingon stuff. There's a reason why these Klingons look like, well, like this. There's a reason why they do this stuff. It's because it's cringe and it's terrible. Also, I'm so sorry. You guys need to totally rinse your eyes out and stuff to get something else up. Also, hail Doomcock. Midnight's Edge is coming up. Midnight's Edge in like 45 minutes. Doomcock! There he is. There's Overlord DVD. He popped in. See, sometimes he shows up on my channel. I'm so sorry. I missed our stream for an hour. Like, the one day I picked to leave the house. It's crazy. You and Doomcock are both fabulous. Thank you so much, Daryl Rayner. I love all the TOS images and stuff. That's great. Not the Klingon sex scene again. Need the eye bleach. It's great. I ignore all the new Star Trek. It's not canon. Exactly. That's the best way to think of it. It's not canon. It's crap. Yes, we love you, Almighty Overlord DVD. We all love Doomcock. We all love Doomcock. He's the greatest. He's kind of like the glue that sort of brought all of us up and together, and Midnight's Edge and Stephanie B and all these people. Jess Reed, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Hail Random, by the way, my daughter says hi. Awesome. Awesome. Really hope they ditch Discovery after season 2, the Dr. Unknown says. Yes. Got a root canal today. Man, dentists have gotten so good. Learning Through Insanity. Awesome. Hopefully you didn't feel anything. So basically, Doomcock was the Who, Midnight's Edge is the Hendrix, and you're the Grateful Dead. I don't know. I would think I'd be more like Big Brother and the Holding Company, maybe. Or, God, Quicksilver Messenger Service played Monterey. They were one of my faves. Country Joe and the Fish. I really like Country Joe and the Fish. I can't help it. Like, all the Barry Melton stuff from Country Joe and the Fish is great. She doesn't like Doomcocks. Hi, I'm age inappropriate. Ooh, who, what? Oh. You've got a fan in Jess's daughter. Oh, you're age inappropriate. For Jess's daughter. Yeah. Well, you know, she'll grow into being a fan, I think. Because everybody's a fan of Doomcock. Whatever, she's our Janice. That's a compliment. Like, I think Jerry Garcia was absolutely in love with Janis Joplin. That's my own thing. She loves you, and that's okay. That's okay. I do have, I have been known to have a young fan base. So, there's the other thing I want to talk about, you guys. The Star Trek Reliant news. I saw Tom's video on Midnight's Edge After Dark today. They trademarked Star Trek Reliant. Do we think now this is my thought. What if it's not related to Picard at all? What if it's going to be the Khan series? What if it's going to have something to do with the Khan series? And it's not just like a Khan reboot, but they're actually going to go and follow a few episodes of, you know, what Chekhov was doing over on the Reliant. And it's still, they're still going to go back in the past, and it has nothing to do with Picard, but it's one of the 5 shows that they've done. Star Trek Reliant and Star Trek Destiny. Oh, Star Trek Destiny was the other one. Stop using names of stuff. Oh my god. I always called Stargate Universe Stargate Destiny because that was the name of the ship. Just because Stargate Universe was kind of a mouthful. Oh, Lord. Yeah, on the same day as the Picard announcement. Okay, yeah, so they trademarked the Reliant show on the same day as the Picard announcement, but what if it has nothing to do with it? It could be a con series, but not sure where the Reliant would factor in. And if that happened in a few hours on Study Alpha 5, that's going to be boring as fuck. Well, yeah, but we know that they don't know what the hell they're doing. We know that they think, oh, well, what can we expand anything of con? So what if they're gonna like do like a mini series, like 4 or 5 episodes or something, or 3 episodes, and like part of it is everything leading up to, you know, or maybe even including, maybe they'll recast Chekhov. And, God, what was the other guy's name? Help me. Everybody in chat knows. The black guy who got killed. He was in Mars Attacks also, and I can't remember his name because I'm an idiot today. And thank you so much, Daryl Rayner. I think it will be a con reboot. He says, I think it will be a con reboot. Daryl Rayner. Wow. It's meant to be a mini-series, yes, both actually. Buck Rogers, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. A humble dotion, milady, as you deserve for fighting a good fight. Cheers. Well, thank you so much, Buck Rogers. Buck Rogers and Daryl Rayner again. They can bring back Cisco. They can bring Cisco back too as a surprise, Mr. Miles says. He is with the Prophets now, so time means nothing. Yeah, or Q. I mean, they could bring back so many people. They could bring back Q. They could bring back the Borg. They could do all this stuff. Oh, man. I mean, if they had Q or something messing with the timeline, I could almost forgive Discovery. Almost. I mean, I'm still never going to forgive it for being terrible, but we could almost kind of forgive it, right? Paul Winfield. Who's Paul Winfield? Oh, Paul Winfield. You're told. I totally missed what you guys were saying about Paul Winfield. Oh, the guy on the Reliant, Captain Terrell. Thank you, Captain Terrell. Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes away, and like Captain Clark Terrell of the Reliant. Thank you. See, this is me being dumb today. This is me like having 55 things going on in my head at once. Thank you guys so much. See, you knew who I was talking about, at least. You knew who I was talking about. So they're going to probably, in my head, they would recast him. They would bring in another person to play Chekhov. Because, you know, they can't just leave well enough be. Because that would be a perfect thing for their crazy little diversity casting. And, of course, you know, Terrell and Chekhov on the Reliant are so... They're so obscure Trek lore for, like, your casual Trek fans won't remember that stuff. I mean, hell, I couldn't even recall off the top of my head. My Trek nerd powers are pretty elite. See, this is why I have the best chat in all of YouTube, because you guys will remember facts that I might forget because I'm old and don't remember things sometimes. But you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. He was Darmok. He was also Darmok. STD was a lesson from Q, a lesson that some things should be left alone. I could accept that. I could almost accept that. That Tui and Doomcock is fly wide open. You guys know to laugh. Yeah, I know Walter Koenig is Chekhov. I'm not dumb. No, I just can't remember like secondary characters so well sometimes. Sometimes. It depends on the person. Depends on the person. They could explain why Khan knew Chekhov in The Wrath of Khan. They could. They could absolutely do that. I mean, but I don't want another Khan. I'm sorry, I just don't want another Khan. I don't want them to recast Khan. I don't want them to bring that stuff back. So, I mean, if they're doing something with the Reliant and it's a completely different ship and it's Picard, then maybe... God, I'm like 75% sure this is gonna be shit. Like, everything that they're gonna be cranking out is gonna be shit. But the Trekkie in me is like, but they got Picard back, and maybe they're gonna give us something good, and maybe not. Another con is bullshit and blasphemy. Absolutely. Yeah, so Zuki says, you know these people are shit. The STD show is shit. Same people doing anything related to Star Trek STU would be shit, and there's nothing that can be forgiven for. Stop trying to like this Drek. Yeah. Lord Doom speaks the truth. I know. Like, my logic, my gut instinct, my brain tells me it's going to be shit. Anything they put out, because Alex Kurtzman's involved. But I've got that one, like, that one spark of hope and humanity. And this is why Doomcock doesn't push the button, because we've got that one spark of hope that maybe we'll get something good somewhere. But I'm hopeful for Star Trek. You know, I really want something good, and it's not going to be. It's not going to be. We know it's not. We know it's not. They just want to exploit all the stuff that pop culture recognition, or they want to exploit stuff that has pop culture recognition instead of making something new. Absolutely, they do. Yes, Harvey's not getting out today. No, he's not. He's not. I'm not gonna use my replica and trick him out of his thing today. No, it must be shit. For this is what they know to do. Yeah. So God, I mean. So if they do use the Reliant, or if they do call it Star Trek Reliant, and it is the Picard series, I mean, I wonder if they were just, like, sealing in that name just in case. Because they probably have, like, 3 or 4 show ideas running around. So they probably have a few other patents, right? Is there a way to find if they have a few other patents out there? But, like, having that one, or trademark, I guess it would be. It's not a patent. Like, having the Reliant as a possible series. I don't know. It might be weird. I would assume it's going to be like some sort of science vessel show or something. They kind of need to go back to space exploration, or have a sort of bottle show where you're kind of grounded to like a space station or an academy or something. They kind of need that to save money on how much money Discovery is probably leaking. There was a list on Twitter that I got. Ooh, the trademark all sorts of crap. That's what I was thinking. My gut instinct was that they probably have 1,000 trademarks out there, and this is the one we found. But the Library of Congress Trademark Registry. All right. There's another show with Riker's transporter double. Oh, are they Thomas Riker? Are they gonna put Thomas Riker on there? Oh no! Oh no! He was kind of uninteresting. I don't know. He wasn't the favorite. Would a cartoon version of Star Trek be an okay idea? I liked it when I saw it already. We already have Star Trek the Animated Series. So I did like it once upon a time. Oh, is my microphone super distracting? I hope it's not super bad in the way there. Still a little in frame. It makes my brain want to melt out of my face, you know? Like, just leak out of my pores on my face. Not even fall out of my ear, not fall out of my nose. No, just ooze and squeeze itself out of my face, just so I don't have to process the Star Trek news, you know? So I don't have to, like, know any of this, because it really bothers me sometimes. Seraph says, I'd be okay with an anime Star Trek if the writing is good. I would hope Tom Riker survived the POW camp. I think he probably did. I think there's something out there that says what Thomas Riker did. I'd like to know if Star Trek Las Vegas was down in attendance compared to the previous ones. That's a good point. Does anyone have any information on that? I'm pretty sure from what I heard on Twitter, a lot of people did not go that have gone in the past. And a lot of people stayed home because of Discovery, and a lot of people ended up not even caring about the Star Trek Discovery panels. Anytime Discovery cast were there, nobody cared, or a lot of people didn't care. You have your one or two, you know, I love everything because it's Star Trek, and I'm gonna buy a Funko Pop and cosplay because I found the costume at Party City. Yay! Wouldn't want to associate with Drekkies. Me too, Doomcock. Yeah, so sometimes Doomcock comes into our chats because he's awesome and amazing like that. DDG says, how far does Star Trek need to go to reach the Star Wars, or they did? And I said no. I think they already did. I think they already really reached Star Wars. I mean, the only thing left is to make Picard some depressed, hopeless alcoholic with, like, God. I don't know, talking to an imaginary friend that he pretends to be Q or something. That would be horrible. Oh God, wouldn't that be horrible? Or just Picard drinking in his vineyard where he's just talking to imaginary Q for... No, that could actually be pretty fun. That's better. Yes, hey, upvote the video. Thumbs up, and all that awesome stuff. Hello, Stephanie Smith. You know they're gonna make Picard sour and bitter. Probably. I mean, they can't just leave him alone, right? That's actually a fun idea. It could be fun. It could be fun. Crazy old man Picard hiring me with an imaginary cute nerd hug self. Oh, don't feel bad, cute nerd. You're among friends here. Picard gets a Starfleet Academy cadet pregnant. Then they shame him out of Starfleet. Damn it. I mean, this is a little bit about my personal preferences, I think. I loved Garrick and Zial, like, as a couple. I was so... Was that her name? I can't remember her name after all these years. It's been a while. Ducat's daughter. I loved them as a couple. I was so rooting for them. Of course, I also kind of root for, like, I think NCIS would have been watchable if Abby was banging Ducky. I probably would have watched it, but... I mean, come on, it's David McCallum on NCIS, so I probably would have... I don't know. That would have been an okay show, though. Garrick and Ducat's daughter would have been an okay spin-off had they not messed up. Not gay rack. Garrick. I like him. What? How long I pooped after my 3.5-hour stream? Well, I can't stream for very long today anyway. This is going to be a really quick stream, so anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. Just throw it at me. They're going to Luke the living fuck out of Picard. I hope they don't Luke him. I hope they don't Luke him. I hope that we don't get, like, Picard milking cows and drinking, or milking space cows. And, oh, Lord, that's going to be bad. That's going to be so bad. Picard would be living in a vineyard with some space nuns, drinking some foul wine with some space titty monsters. Yeah. They're gonna Luke Picard now, because they can't just leave classic characters alone. They've got to make them and appeal to these new people who don't have the same investment as we do. So who cares about these old characters? They don't know them. Garrick was a little scary. I don't think Garrick was a little scary. I liked him. He was a scary ass mofo. He kind of was. Yeah, I like that. David McCallum was hot back in his Man from U.N.C.L.E. days. Yeah, I really need the set. I did watch them all recently, but I need the set. How do you use Marilyn Monroe? Luke him from orbit. Only way to be sure. Luke him or nuke him. Pooped Beavis. It was more of a space camel. It was kind of a space camel. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to catch up on your chat. Luke him, it's a play on aliens. Ah, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. My mind is just so fried with all this news. This whole news of everything. Just, well, that, and I'm, like, super depressed because I missed half of the day. Like, I cannot leave the house. I need a cell phone. I think I'm desperately in need of, a smartphone. There's just no way I could pay for the plan every month. You know, maybe if we can get, like, my channel to making, like, $500 a month or something in revenue, I could probably afford a cell phone. But, yeah, like, right now, there's no way. I mean, maybe in a few months. Maybe we can grow the channel. If you guys are brand new, please subscribe. I absolutely appreciate it. Garrick was awesome. Garrick was my favorite Star Trek character, I think. Like, especially Deep Space Nine character. And up until, like, Dr. McKenna came along in Star Trek Continues, I am in love with Dr. McKenna. She's probably my favorite TOS character. And I don't care if anybody doesn't say Star Trek Continues is not canon. It is canon, in my opinion. In my heart, it's canon. In the spirit of Trek, it is canon. And anybody who says Star Trek Continues is not canon can bite me. I'm sorry. You can just suck it. You can go and find an asshole and suck out the backside of it. Star Trek Continues is canon, and it is good, and it is better than any of these new series that are coming out. This Picard series will not be anywhere near the caliber of Star Trek Continues. I'm predicting it. I'm calling it right now. It's not going to be the caliber. It's not going to feel like Trek. It's going to feel like this new crap that they throw at us constantly. And I don't want it. I don't want it to ruin Captain Picard for me. Captain Picard is this stuffy guy that I have memories of that I grew up with. You know, he was on TV when I was a kid. I grew up with Captain Picard. That was my captain. You know, and of course Sisko, and of course Janeway. I rescheduled my therapy appointments around when I was a teenager because Voyager was on, because I had to have that night free to go watch Voyager, because I can't miss the premiere of Voyager, right? And these new kids won't do that now. I love it when I talk like that. I'm sorry. I get a little vulgar. Random's living in the Stone Age. I know. Hello, Stephanie B. You like Garrick more than the Doctor. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, but more than any doctor, yeah. Probably more than any, yeah. 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 Stephanie says, if you ask me, Gene Roddenberry would consider Star Trek Continues canon. Absolutely. Enterprise is my jam. You know, the 4th season of Enterprise was great. It was absolutely great. Random's been watching you too much, that mouth. Hey, I've been saying that for years. I actually got Suck Out of Your Asshole off of a 45 Grave obscure bootleg CD that I've had since I was like 17, so. Oh yeah, we also have Odin's Valkyries here from Odin's Movie Blog. So they are honorary mods, Stephanie B and Tina. So they're both. I'm stealing that. Dude, you would probably like 45 Grave. They did a song in Return of the Living Dead, one of the best songs. They did the song Party Time. Doomcock has polluted Random's pure and sweet nature with profanity and evil. Doomcock, you know me. You know me better than that. I am Angelique. I am the internet's Angelique. I am evil. You just don't know it. A lot of you don't know it yet. Most of you know it. My stream is a bit behind, I think. Yeah, try refreshing. So we're only going to be on for maybe like 15, 20 more minutes. What else do you guys think? Oh, also, there's a Streamlabs link that Nightbot just popped up. That is the non-30% donation link if anybody does want to. And you'll still see the awesome pop-up. Only YouTube won't take 30% and actually can get paid right now. But thank you guys. And thank you so much, Jess Reed, for the super chat. My daughter would like to hear you play the red guitar. She says, pick your song. The red guitar? The red guitar. The red guitar. Ugh, I look huge when I lean down to get this guitar. I am a Dark Shadows fan. I love Dark Shadows. I have Josette's music box behind me. That's going to be in the next part of my shelf tour. I don't know any songs. Is this in tune? Oh my god, it's not in tune. I can do punk. I don't know. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, anyone? I don't know a song. I'm trying to pick up something that people might recognize. That's pretty much the whole song. I don't know. Doomcock loves Dark Shadows. I have the box coffin set of the whole series. I am stealing that from you. It's a good song. Nice. Do I know Iron Man? I don't know Blowing in the Wind. Do I know Iron Man? Is this the right one? No. I don't remember Iron Man. Was that Iron Man? God, I haven't played Iron Man in like 30 years. Was that Iron Man? Can you even hear this? Hungry Eyes, I probably don't know. Oh man. I'm fangirling. We all fangirl over Overlord DVD. That's the shtick. Like every girl on the internet's in love with Doomcock. That is the thing. Dude, House of the Rising Sun Animal style. Wait, how does it go? It's A minor. Right? Right? I usually play it on the acoustic. I did just restring both of my acoustic guitars. So, funny thing happened yesterday. I was restringing my Black Fender acoustic, which is behind me. And I was chasing the cat away. I kept chasing the cat away. And I ended up switching, like, most of the strings. I ended up switching these two. The only ones I had right was the A and the B, I think. Was it the B? Whatever. Like the second and the fifth were the only ones I had right. Like everything else was swapped, and I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I got it all strung up. So I had to restring the Fender, and the Fender took forever to string because it's never had new strings in like the 25 years I've had it. I had it since probably 96. So I had to restring that again, and then I had to go in and actually string the Martin up with some strings I could play. So now I absolutely am in love with the Martin. Oh, Lord. Is your hunger right? Doomcock gets all the fangirls, bad boy type. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. You do Warren Pigs do me. You need a Gibson. I do. I can't afford it. There's a guitar I'm in love with. It's, I can't afford it. Where is it? It's in my watch list. I'll show you guys. There's a guitar I just I'm so in love with. It is a one of a kind. All right, it is a one of a kind. It is sparkly. It has the yin yang. It is a Dean Michael Schenker Flying V, and it is sparkly and black and red. And it looks a lot like my old Flying V that I had when I was like 12. I love this guitar. I can't afford it, but that's the kind of the guitar I would want. I'll probably, you know, if I could ever afford it, I'll probably end up with like the lower version, the not sparkly one, the sparkly Flying V. I know. Doomcock gets the girls like the drummer and lead singer combined. Probably. Of course, no one can get to him because he's at the center of the earth. So, you know, sucks to be him, I guess. Play Surfin' Dead by the Cramps. I can probably do Human Fly. I don't know if I can do Surfin' Dead. I can't. I'd have to hear it and remember what note is what. Yeah, you guys can like send me presents. I don't have a P.O. box. You guys all send him presents. I love Human Fly. We were talking about it, like, God, what, in, like, January or something. And I picked up my guitar and I learned how to play it. And then I totally forgot how to play it. Because I was going to play it for you. This is before you were doing Patreon stuff. So I was going to play it for you just, like, on YouTube or something one night. Is that it? Is that it? Something like that? I don't know if you guys can even hear that. You guys. 1991 Barnabas was Sarek in Trek 2009. Oh, 91 Barnabas. Oh, I don't really count the Dark Shadows 91 series that much. I'm such a fan of the 60s one. I love Human Fly. Was that close? Was that it? I kind of remember it. I kind of remember that. Does Doomcock really do voices, or did he actually kidnap a lot of people? I don't know. I'm programmed to keep his identity a secret. That's the thing. That's the thing. People have accused me of being a Doomcock robot, so you know, yeah. I'm programmed to keep all secrets. Harvey is definitely kidnapped. Any thoughts on Star Command half-hour trailer? I haven't watched it. I need to watch it. I know of it. I know that Mr. Sci-Fi was making that, right? Is that the one we're talking about, Star Command? Where he got like half of Babylon 5 back for it. And a lot of Trek people. Yeah, I've seen it. I need to watch the trailer. I do need to watch the trailer. From what I could hear, it sounded great. Yay! Yay! Well, this other guitar's better. As I get up. Oh, my hair's huge today. Get out of it. Yeah, so I just wear stupid sweatpants. This one. What's this one? This is a better one. This is better. So yeah, I finally restrung this with strings I can play. They're not like sitting an inch up off of the frets. It's great. See, I'm like the best one though. Do you guys really wanna? I'm the coolest. I'm the coolest of the fangirls, probably. God, I love this guitar. I was actually kind of playing around on it because I finally got the new strings on it. There's that audio at Sing Human Fly while she played. See, you should totally come on to Mead with us tonight. You should totally get on there. Maybe I'll play over on Mead some more. I don't know. I don't want to like squeeze Ren out though. It was so cool, and so is Doomcock. See, Doomcock is like the coolest person. He's the coolest person. We need to like get together to record an album or something. Tribute, all I ask is a pot for my humble channel. Well, everybody subscribe to the Mr. Pete Needs 400 Subs channel. He does all kinds of content. He's part of the fandom, and you have seen him on all the High Council channels in the chat and everything. But go subscribe to Mr. Pete. The Mr. Pete channel needs 400 subs. Oh, I love this guitar. This guitar sounds so much better. God, don't you love this? I love this guitar so much. I just want to play it now, like, and I don't have time to. I need 400 subs to invade with. Yeah, so we need Doomcock to get like a million subs. We need me to get to like 10,000 at the very least. If we can get me to 10,000, so I'm talented. I'm not that talented. I'm a little. Yeah, you can't feel the fresh strings. Exactly, Fuzz Dog. You guys have no idea how disturbed I was that I had swapped strings like an idiot. I'm like, why is my D string better than my E string? It's so crazy. Horse and no name. I don't think I know it. Stephanie Smith, my husband can use another 300 or more subs. Oh, you're Captain April's wife. Hello, Stephanie. And hello, Captain April. Yeah, Captain April lost his monetization, so he needs to have it back. Go subscribe to Captain April while you guys are here. He's part of our family. He was in all the recommendeds, like when SC Reviews was starting and when Doomcock was starting and all these awesome channels, so... And I'm an overlord by 10K by the end of the year. Well, Doomcock is going to rise so fast. Once Star Trek comes back, I think all of our channels are going to just kind of blow up, because just look at what happened with like all the High Council channels. All their channels blew up like crazy when Star Wars was the huge thing. Already done. Dave Bob, I have several Gibsons, a few Les Pauls, and even a few Strats. You see, this is a good guitar. This is a good guitar. That's why I like this one. This is way better than my Fender. This was professionally burned on by the previous owner. And, you know, who knows? They might have died in some horrible, mysterious circumstances. I can't confirm or deny. It is a 000 acoustic electric. So, the pickup is, the pickup is inside the little slider. And where did I plug it in? It's up here. Plug it in. It's an electric. You took their guitar. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't have Tom Hanks looking in my window and complaining. He doesn't see me digging a hole in the backyard at night. They unleashed a devil, carving that on their double sheet. They did. Burbs reference, gay! You got it. You got my Burbs reference. The Burbs is one of the best movies ever. It's one of the best movies. God, I can't like stream for too much longer. So hopefully, when you guys do watch this back as a video, it's good. So that's what my thoughts are on the Reliant, and that's what I thought of the whole new casting crap. I'm sure I'll probably think of 20 more things to say later. Random Cave and the Game User Seeds. God, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds is definitely from my time. Gotta run, Hale, I must eat now. Go have a good dinner, Doomcock, and thank you for being here. And subscribe to Doomcock if you haven't. And if you haven't, what the crap? He's the best. He's like better than all of us. No, he's great. We love Doomcock here. He's one of the coolest. The Reliant, are they bringing back that sled? They might be. They might be. A Martin Dreadnought. This is not a Dreadnought. This is a 000. It sounds about as good as a Dreadnought, though, to be honest, and it's a lot more resilient. It is the pressed wood, but man, it sounds so good. It does sound good. And hail Doomcock! Yeah, this Martin was kind of perfect for my play style, because I'm very influenced by Typo Negative and Slayer and Danzig and all those awesome. Do I have a pick? I have a pick. I need to not use my finger. Oh man. And of course I can't pick anymore. The strings might bounce out of tune a little because they are fresh. I still haven't done anything on my channel yet, mostly because we're still working, getting into some digs, so we are not having to camp out in the car. Oh, that sucks, Stephanie. I didn't know that. You look a bit tired, but still going strong. I know. It's been a busy day. So between the movie and the stream, and then we got another stream coming up soon. I might take a 15-minute break. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been really fun. It has been very fun. You're the best. And thank you guys so much for all the super chats and the new subs and everything. And I'm so sorry, Doomcock, that I missed the first part of your stream. Please forgive me. Oh, also, yeah, Rip Peter Steele. Oh, I got to see Typo Negative in 96. So here's a story for you. When I was a teenager, I was a huge Ween fan and a huge Typo Negative fan. I know, completely different sort of bands. Ween played in Boulder one night, this was in October of '96. Boulder, Colorado one night. Typo Negative was the next night in Denver, and then Ween played 2 nights after that in Lawrence, Kansas. So I went to all 3 shows and ended up maybe sleeping for 3 hours that whole night, and it was amazing. I absolutely loved every minute of it, but I was exhausted because I think Ween had maybe 2 shows in Boulder and then whatever in Kansas, and it was a trip. It was great. I went to so many concerts in like so many days. It was so fun. The Overlord will forgive you. You hold a special place in his lair. I hope so. I hope so. He missed you and everyone asked about you in chat. Aww. So now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. Tonight I will. My kid sister's a huge Typo Negative fan. I had the best Typo Negative poster. Did I just mess up my tune? No, okay, it was just my strings. Just my strings. I'm clumsy. Oh no. Do I have it? Oh yeah, I do. I do. So this was one of my posters. I can't find this poster anywhere, but there's a Typo Negative Lily Munster one that I want. Oh, it doesn't want to focus? You don't want to focus? Thank you. So this was my room when I was like 15, 16. I was such a goth. So this is like 95. It's probably 1995. I still have that Misfits poster, actually. I still actually do. I don't know if I want to let you guys see it, but I still have it over there. Okay. Oh no, I probably can't. Not without really messing up my camera. Just like right there. She's our adopted kid sister and we love her to pieces. Awesome. Have you seen the Ralph Macchio movie Crossroads? I have not. Tried to tell him not to stress last night. Tried to tell them about the stream last night. Oh, you tried to tell them tell who about the stream last night? I totally missed that. Buenos tardes, amigos. Dude, okay, so when I saw Ween, they actually did that live. The first time I saw Ween was during Chocolate and Cheese. The second time I saw Ween was... Let me put my guitar back. Alright, the Martin we don't want to break. The Martin we do not want to break. The second time I saw Ween was like the next year. Oof. God, can you even see this? Can you even see... This horrible mess of stuff. Most of this is autographed. There's a couple of guitar picks. Oh, you can probably see the Typo Negative poster in the... No, not in the reflection. No. So, Xerox Hawaii thing. I got autographed in Albuquerque by everybody. Mickey, Aaron, and Claude Coleman both autographed that. Mickey and Aaron autographed this one in Kansas. I think I have... This was like the first... That's my real name. Don't leave my real name. Yeah. So yeah, I have some Ween stuff. I have a little bit of Ween stuff here and there. My ex-wife actually had to play girlish with Peter Steele. Yeah, I remember hearing about that when that came out. I've never gotten it. I have seen it. Absolutely. Give it a watch. Awesome guitar music on it. Okay. Oh, you guys are so awesome. I probably do need to wrap up here pretty soon, just so that we just so I can get, like, you know, make sure I'm ready, make sure I have something to drink for the Midnight's Edge After Dark stream. Come over and see us on Midnight's Edge After Dark. We're gonna have Ren, we're gonna have Tom, probably, most likely. Yeah, we'll have Tom. We'll have Tom. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be really fun. Typo Negative, you have not lived until you heard Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, oh god, Typo Negative is one of the best. If you haven't heard Typo Negative, absolutely. They were one of my favorite bands when I first heard them. Black Number One had just come out. So they played that on, god, like whatever station out of Denver at the time. It was probably 106.7, and it was awesome. And I did go back and hear Slow, Deep, and Hard, and you know, I heard their 2 prior albums, and then when October Rust came out, I think I bought it release day. So yeah, and if Doomcock is around, hopefully he can make it over and watch if he wants to join in the stream over on Midnight's Edge. Absolutely. Can't wait for part 2 of your room tour. I might record that tonight if I have time. I at least wanted to get a video up for you guys, and I figured I'd go live since, you know, since so many of you awesome people came over from Doomcock's stream. That's on Baroness. I don't really know them. I don't really know Baroness. I'm gonna have to check them out. If First a Doomcock stream, then a random stream, then a Mead stream. We try. I think somebody messaged me earlier, said Trek Yards was gonna be live. I didn't get a notification. If Trek Yards went live and I missed you guys, I'm so sorry. Please subscribe to Trek Yards also. They are one of the awesome channels. The only notification I got the second I got in was Doomcock was live. And like tweets saying, where are you? Are you here? Are you alive? So yeah, basically, if Trek Yards did go live, I'm going to have to go back and look. I haven't even had a chance to pull up YouTube today. So I will go try and respond to all your comments tonight, and I'll try and get everything. Oh, also, I have an external DVD drive for when we start the Babylon 5 watch parties. I might be able to get away with putting the subtitles on screen for you guys. I mean, there won't be any audio or video other than that. If there is a problem with like copyright or anything, it would probably just be like a takedown or something, or not even a takedown. It'd probably just be a, hey, you can't monetize that. I don't think I would get striked for having the subtitles up. I'll have to look into it, but if I can do that, I would like to have them up for you guys on screen when we do the watch parties, so you know when to sync along, because I won't be able to broadcast it obviously, but I do want to watch Babylon 5 with everybody. It's one of my favorite shows, and I absolutely love it. So you know, maybe we'll have more shows. Maybe we'll do like Expanse watch parties. Maybe we'll do something like that too, if that seems like a fun thing to do. So. Babylon watch party, sign me up. Yeah, so Babylon 5 is also available on Amazon for streaming. I've heard it kind of looks terrible with some of the aspect ratio stuff, but if you have Amazon Prime and don't have the DVDs, absolutely check that out. So do your research when you're not going to get struck. Yeah, because getting struck means I can't live stream, so I think I would rather not have it on screen than to get a copyright strike. John Tennant will be now that you mentioned him. Be careful, Mundane Matt might be here. Oh, don't rip on Mundane Matt. You know, I don't know Matt. I don't. I've seen his videos. I knew about him from when Ghostbusters came out. You know, once you kind of start going like the YouTuber infighting drama, I think it really hurts channels once they start doing that. So. With my channel, I want to at least give you guys as many shout outs as I can. We're all in the same community. We all love Trek. You know, even channels that are pro Discovery still love Trek. You know, and that's why I love Trek Yards, because they're so neutral. They're really they're really the neutral ground. They're the neutral zone for us. Even though that means no fly zone, but they are the neutral zone of Star Trek. They see both sides of it. And oh my god, Streamlabs doesn't work for me at the moment. Thank you so much, John Tennant. And now I can see your picture close up. And thank you so much, 50 Hong Kong dollars. It's yellow, so I'm assuming that's around the 10 American, I think. That's how you do it, right? You go by color, I think. But thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Oh, it might be higher. You got the 20 thing. That's probably a 20. Well, thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. I love you so much, all of you. You guys are great, and I would not do this if I didn't genuinely enjoy coming in and talking to you every day, and this is why I had to jump on. So please come over and watch us on Midnight's Edge After Dark. It's going to go live very, very, very soon. I need to probably put up Skype like right now. I have 6.3k, get her to 10k. Oh, thank you so much, Jess Reed, for the $2 super chat. I almost don't want to stop because you guys are so sweet, but let me put a link to Midnight's Edge for you guys here. And I wanna leave my articles open in case I need them. Let me give you a link to Midnight's Edge so you can guys there. Oh, click his name. Take 5 to 10. Midnight's Edge says. All right, we will probably take 5 to 10 anyway. So, click Midnight's Edge After Dark. They have a wrench by their name right there. Click them, and that's where we'll be over on his channel. So. And you know, thank you so much to Tom Connors and Rob Gallo from you guys know them all, and Andre. I cannot pronounce Andre's name. Andre's scary. I'm like scared of Andre. He's like the principal. I don't want to mess up. But you know, so subscribe over to the Midnight's Edge channels. They have been so awesome, giving me like the opportunity to let me go on their show. You know, and Doomcock for being just such an amazing friend and amazing, you know, sort of influence in my life. Basically, I call him, you know, my Professor Higgins, and I'm Eliza in a lot of ways, because he did pull me out of this sort of gaming gutter where I was miserable, streaming to nobody who wanted to be there, just like people who felt obligated to, and nobody was having fun. And yeah, he really helped kind of encourage me to come over to to the, you know, just say what you think. Just take a side, say what you think, be a dick, be, you know, just be yourself. Just say what you think. You're interesting. And so I really, that just, yeah, you deserve all good things. I hope so, but Andre is scary. He's a little scary. 50 Hong Kong is about 6 American. Okay, well, thank you so much anyway. I really appreciate it. And, yes, be a Doomcock TM. Yeah, and push the button TM. You guys can't see my Harvey there. God, should I get my Harvey? Did you guys see my Harvey replica? I don't know if you saw. I'm probably gonna destroy everything. Every time I grab stuff. So, every time I grab stuff, I knock everything over. So, this is not Harvey, but we have a plan. Don't tell, now that Doomcock's gone, don't tell him. So we have a plan to let Harvey out, and it basically involves doing the Indiana Jones sort of the idol, the bag of sand idol trick. So we want to get him the same weight as Harvey, and then we want to swap him out. You gonna be on the other stream soon? I am. So yeah, one of those. Camp eBay. This is how you get a real good one. But yes, good night, everybody. Come over to Midnight's Edge after dark. I will be on shortly. And thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.